Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned into Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversations so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou.
Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? And welcome to the 5th episode of Live with Liteskin Lou. And once again, I have a very, very special guest. And I think y'all gonna love this young man. But before I introduce him, let me give special thanks to his boy, Scooter Shock Season Davis, for showing up and showing love last week, making an announcement on the channel. Now that we got that out the way, man, let me introduce this young man. This young man is the number 2 amateur in the country at the light heavyweight division. He has the quickest hands and the biggest smile you'll ever see in the light heavyweight division. And he hails out of the Headbangers gym in Washington, D.C. He is none other than Nasheed Sugarsheed Smith.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for having me.
That's right. That's right. Young fella, I can't tell you how delighted I am for you taking this on short notice and coming in and doing what we need you to do, man. What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing, man. Y'all already know. Just working hard, waiting patiently.
That's right. That's right. That's all we can do. So, man, let's let everybody know, man. Start from the beginning. How did Nasheed Sugarsheed get into boxing, man?
So, originally when I was younger, I was doing Taekwondo, and I was good at that. And then for about a few years, I stopped. So I started, watching a lot of TV, watching UFC and everything. And I was like, dang, I really want to do this. So I was like, all right, I got the feet right. I need to get my hands good because I know a little bit of wrestling too. So I need to get my hands good. So I go to the gym. I bounce around a few gyms, try to figure out what's really for me and things like that. And then we just kept hearing about this gym called Headbangers, Headbanger Boxing Gym, Headbanger Boxing Gym. They think they that, and everybody was just talking a lot of trash about them, but they was winning everything. So then finally my father looked into it, and turns out Headbangers Boxing Gym was right across the street or right around the corner from where I lived at anyway. Wow. So we popped in, and when we popped in, man, it was lovely, and we been moving ever since.
Yeah, you didn't, man. Hey, you didn't turned up since, man. So yeah, that Headbangers life, you going there, man. What has life been like since you became a part of the Headbangers gym? What's that life been like?
Ever since I became a part of the Headbangers, it's been nothing but love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to meet, a lot of high power people. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to meet a lot of people that I was already watching before I even came to the Headbangers gym. So it's just, I feel like it's really a family there. And like, even outside of Headbangers gym, like my coach's family, I feel like they family is my family, things like that. Even like my Headbanger brothers and sisters, those are my family as well. So it's just a whole big family for real.
Yes, it is. It is, man. When I came up like a month and a half ago, 2 months, I noticed how you guys you guys love each other, but when you get in the ring, y'all do y'all thing. But I noticed like afterwards how you guys talk, you guys ride home with each other. You guys is like a family, man. And I'm pretty sure you appreciate that. That helps you get through your day.
Yeah, it really does. Because when you in the outside world, people have real life stuff going that they're going through, like bills and things like that, stuff that, what I'm saying, it's really like dragging them through the mud for real. But when you get in that gym, you around that good energy and that good environment, one, you got a stress reliever because you really can punch somebody out and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But two, you still got people that you can talk to if you need to. You got people you can ask for help, things like that. So the whole Headbangers environment, just a vibe in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember you coming up when the likes of Anthony Peterson, Lamont Peterson,
Yeah.
when they were at the peak doing their thing. And I noticed how you guys, mainly you, the way you and Scooter, how you guys were soaking it all up, man. What was it like during those times? Do you remember soaking up that knowledge from Lamont and Anthony Peterson?
It was a lot. It was really a lot because you know, when you get in fight mode, you know what I'm saying, you don't really want to talk for you really, because you got a lot of stuff going on. You gotta get this weight down, things like that. But like Anthony always took the time out to, what I'm saying, like talk to us and things like that. Lamont, not necessarily so much, but still once, I like, okay, so Lamont, you got to earn his respect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
you got to get in there with him. And also, Lamont will show you that tough love. Like, I still remember my first time sparring him. He beat me up real bad, too. I was like 15, 16, cooking me. I ain't going to lie. But that was after that, you know what I'm saying? Me still want to continue to go into it and everything like that. It was still so much mutual respect. And he even helped me even once we got out the ring and he finished, you know what I'm saying? We both finished sparring, things like that. So just, you know what I'm saying, being able to soak that up as a youngin and things like that really still helps me with a lot that we do today. You know what I'm saying? Just the way that I treat the youngins, or the way that I move my head, or even have my position and things like that, how I walk a person down, anything like that. It all still helps me out, and I can still talk to them to this day.
Yes, and I was getting ready to say that. That was my next question, man. When you have that kind of high power people that you could just pick up the phone and just know that they've been down the journey that you're about to travel. So what it's like when you reach out to them and they give you their words, how does that feel knowing that you can have that knowledge, man, to help you navigate through that boxing path, man? Because boxing is a lonely sport, my young guy.
Yeah, really, really, it makes me feel really blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been put in this position that I'm able to do that. I know a lot of people that is not able to do that. They don't really know nobody. They just trying to get somewhere and they don't even know where they're really trying to go for real, for real. So I have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guidance from a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that I can just call up at any given time and they will always pick up the phone. Or if not, they will call me back and things would be good and it would help me out with what I'm trying to navigate through and things like that.
That's right, and that's right, and that's what the headbangers is all about, man. Passing that knowledge down because it's gonna come a time. Fast forward, when your career is over, you'll be able to pass that knowledge down because, like you said, the next generation is in the incubator right now as we speak.
Yep. Yep.
So let me ask you this, man. What's next for Nasheed? Let the people out there know. I know, but let everybody out there know what's in store for Sugarsheed, man.
So right now we staying focused, man. We got July 16th at Rose Car Raceway. I'm probably gonna be main event because it's me, Sugarsheed, you know what I'm saying? And so we gonna go out there, we're gonna put on a good performance. It's gonna be fireworks, it's gonna be electric. Make sure you come through, man, to Rose Car Raceway, July 16th, because that's gonna be my fight, man.
That's
And y'all
right.
already know the outcome. Y'all already
You
know how we
already
do.
know. But
You
you know
already
something
know.
I
I'm
was
gonna get
thinking,
this
man.
done.
That's right. I was thinking your birthday is right around 4th of July.
Yeah.
So you ain't got no excuse to not have fireworks on this fight that's coming up, man.
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course. You already know. You already know.
that's right. So last week I had
Hmm.
your stablemate, Scooter Shock Season Davis, in the building, man, last week, and he announced that he was going pro. Got two-part question. How did you feel about that? And did that kind of steer you up a little bit to kind of travel on that path?
So to answer the first question, it made me feel really good. My stablemate, what I'm saying, my brother, he moving on up, you know what I'm saying? And he doing it the right way, from what I can tell and things like that. And we talk all the time, things like that. So I'm really happy for him and I'm glad that he finally made this decision for himself.
Yes.
Um for the second question, can you ask the second question again?
No, I said, is that something like when you heard he was going pro? Is that something that you thought about doing after? Because when you with somebody and they did something, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I want to travel in that path. But that's something that kind of got you going.
I ain't gonna lie, it did a little bit. It did a little bit, but I just I just try to, what I'm saying, try to stay on my course, because I know sometimes what's for me isn't for somebody else, and vice versa. So, um, if I do plan, you'll be the first to know.
Hey,
But
you know
you know
what? I
what I'm
like I
saying?
like
Right
that
now,
answer right there.
everything in the works. You already know.
That's right. I love that answer. New York City, April the 30th. Sugarsheed, Shock Season Davis, and Franchon Cruz Dezern was in New York for her undisputed fight. I
Yep.
watched you guys. I followed every live that you guys put out there. I was right with y'all because I was looking at you young guys and how y'all was soaking up all of that championship pedigree from Franchon Cruz Dezern. Walk me through that whole experience, man.
Man, I gotta tell you, man, that whole experience, that whole trip, that whole fight, everything amazing, bro. That was probably no, I can't even say probably. That was definitely the best fight time that I ever had being there, bro. It was packed, the crowd was lit, the fights was lit, everything was
Yes.
so good. It was so fun, and not to mention, I got to meet so many, good people and network with a lot of good people. You know what I'm saying? And see, Franchon is one of those people that that I can call up at any given time, and she'll always help me and things like that. So, just being there and soaking all that good energy up, that good information. I met people. I've actually met like Eddie Hearns. I've been talking to like Peter Khan.
Wow.
Talked to Callum Smith. Nonito Donaire. So it's a lot, and that's just to name a few. I haven't even named everybody. So it's really
Wow.
a lot of, what I'm saying, good stuff that happened from that whole trip. So I'm very glad and thankful that, she wanted to bring me up on that.
Yeah, that's big, man. That's a big advantage to have. So let me ask you this. Who did you meet that really like you got starstruck? Who did you meet? You was like, wow, like didn't see this one coming.
I ain't gonna lie. When I met Nonito Donaire, man, me and Scooter was right there with each other. We was walking out and he was sitting down. I think he was with his family. And I turned to Scooter, I said, oh, that's Nonito Donaire. I said, oh. I was like, oh, damn. I ain't know what to do, right? Scooter was like, oh, Nonito Donaire. Called out to him, and he a real good dude, man. Like he called, he came up to us, took pictures, shook our hands, talked to us a little bit and everything. So I really appreciate that from him as well. But when I seen Oniso doing that, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was stuck. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I like this young guy, man. I love this guy. He has nothing but the truth in his heart, man. If y'all just getting in here, man, come through the door, show Sugarsheed some love, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. We in
Yes,
here chopping it
sir.
up with the #2 amateur at light heavyweight in the country. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Hit that
Soon to be
like
number
button
one,
for us.
baby.
That's right. Headbangers, next generation. I would like to think that you in the front of all of that, man.
Of
Is that any
course.
pressure, any extra pressure behind that?
Not at all. Not at all. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I was first told that, because I've been told that by a nice bit. I've been told that by some of my coaches, by some of the fighters in there. So at first, when I didn't necessarily believe it, what I'm saying, when I didn't necessarily see it, it added a little bit of pressure to me. But now I feel like it's nothing, because I know that's what's gonna happen. I feel like, what I'm saying, that I'm one of the front runners, if not the front runner of it. So of course it's no pressure. It's easy.
That's, that's right. Pressure bust pipes, but this young man, he got it all figured out, man. No pressure over
Yeah.
here,
Pressure
man.
buzz price, but it make diamonds too, baby.
That's right. That's right. I want to stand this headbangers mode, man, because Coach Burry, Boogie, Jamie, what do they mean to Nasheed?
Those are like my three father figures, you know what I'm saying? Like now I do, what I'm saying, my dad is definitely around. He's definitely, what I'm saying, plays a big factor in my life. That's really my right hand man. And he put me in a position to go to the headbangers and, meeting them and talking to them. I've been over their houses. Like even when, what I'm saying, tough times, I've talked to, what I'm saying, my coaches anytime they always pick up, they always help me out, you know what I'm saying? And even if I want, you know what I'm saying, some extra work, like it's been times where the gym was closed and I would go over to their house and we would still work out while they just chilling in the house. You know what I'm saying? So those are really, you know what I'm saying, people that I look up to, you know, my father figures type, you know what I'm saying, because they can help me in the ring and also outside of the ring.
That's right. And that's what it's about, man. It's about life lessons, man. Real life lessons. And that's when my next question would be, what life lessons has boxing taught Nasheed since he put those gloves on?
Life lesson that boxing has taught me was one, everything is not what it seems all the time, because when you in the ring, you know, a person might be disguising something and might catch you with a clean, good shot because and you didn't see it because it was disguised. And just like, you know, in the real world, you know, people might not be who they seem, or the situation may not be what you thought it was. So that's just one. And then for two, um when life knock you down, you know, you got to be able to get up. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, if I get dropped, I gotta get up or I'm gonna lose that fight. I like to look at my life and, you know, challenges and, you know what I'm saying, and just like boxing, like it's a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Like every time, and I'm a sore loser as well. Every time that I, you know what I'm saying, that I got something going on, I wanna win. If I know I gotta run this 5 miles without stopping, that's gonna be my way of winning, then I need to do that. But also real life type, if I know I need to study something or I know I need to, you know what I'm saying, do this and sacrifice something else just so I can win at this, then I'll make sure I do that. So just those two alone, you know, they help me out so much.
That's right. That's right. That's what I like to hear, man. Gaining that knowledge, man, and being able to understand what's being done. Because life will throw curveballs at you. And if you could use the lessons that you from boxing, the way you say, like in disguise, not seeing the punch, that's a perfect. I like the way you broke that down. So now that we're talking about breaking down, it's a fight that's coming up that's on everybody mind. And I told myself, I said, I'm not gonna let Nasheed get off of this platform without giving me your breakdown. Spence, Crawford, who wins and why?
I knew you was gonna ask that thing too. Nah, now I like both fighters, right? And really, I study both of them a lot because they both southpaw just like me. Well, Terrence Crawford, you know, he can switch, but he still fights southpaw. Um, if I had to choose, I gotta go Terrence Crawford. But just because simple fact, now they both skillful. I feel like they both can box and they both can bang. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference between them is one, Errol Spence power is different from Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence
Okay.
power will break you down. It won't necessarily knock you out per se. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't, it don't seem like he has one punch knockout power. Now, Terrence Crawford, on the other hand, we've
Okay.
seen it plenty of times. He will one punch and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, being my deciding factor, I gotta go with Terrence Crawford. So
Okay. Well, you look, you can see that I grabbed my pen because I'm putting Nasheed Sugarsheed Smith in the books on July 6th. You saying Crawford is it knockdown, unanimous decision? What we got?
I gotta go. I gotta go knockout. I gotta go knockout. I can't tell you a round,
Ooh,
but I gotta go
okay.
knockout.
Look,
I
you done
gotta go
took it
knockout.
further enough right there.
I gotta go knockout.
So now, if we on pros, if when you do decide to go pro, what weight class are you going to stick with? The 178 light heavyweight?
So when I do turn pro, I'll more than likely fight at 168.
Okay.
Just because you know the pro system is different than the amateur system. You know, you get a lot of time to you know recuperate and you know rehydrate back up. So
Yeah.
I think at 168 will be a good weight for me. And yeah. And I also don't feel like anybody at 168 can mess with me. So
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And one, like you say, you're going down 10 pounds, but I feel like with your quick hand speed, as I noted at the beginning of the show, you got great footwork and very fast hand speed. So that definitely will play a big part in when you go pro at 168. I
yeah.
really don't see nobody being able to to match the hand speed. I'm not just saying that because you're on the show. Like I said, I watched you ready
Yeah.
to I seen you put that work in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I study all the top 168s, including Canelo. But I mean, a lot of times, what I'm saying, like I'm still young, so I might not even be able to get to fight them. But, just in case I do, what I'm saying, I still want to be able to say I done my homework, things like that.
That's right.
So
I ain't mad at that.
I study all fighters in 168, 175, and 201, or is it 203 now? So super middleweight, light heavyweight, and cruiserweight. Just because more than likely, those would be my weight classes, as
That's
I,
right. That's right. This young man
go
got
up.
it figured out, man. He got it
Yeah.
figured out. But listen here, young fella, we about to change this thing up, man. Change gears. I'm about to head over here and to the chat room and see what's going because the chat is blowing up. Kiki, what you got over there in the chat room?
Okay, hey guys.
Hey, what's up,
What's
Kiki?
good?
Okay, let's see. Nasheed, the first question is from Jamar Hill. He said, who's your favorite boxer then, now, and why? So I guess who's your favorite past and present boxer and why?
All right. My favorite past boxer, of course, I gotta go with Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? I love his boxing technique, the way he was able to get in his opponent's heads, talk trash, they would still talk trash back, of course, but he still held his composure and things like that. So I would have to go with Muhammad Ali back then. Excuse me, and then now, currently, I can't even really say I got a favorite boxer currently, but if I gotta choose, and it's so many good ones though. If I gotta choose, it would probably be I would go with Tank. I would go with Tank. I like Tank. I like the way, what I'm saying, he get them knockouts, he get people up out of there. So I would have to go with Tank. He
right.
got
I
the
can't
most,
be mad at
I want
that.
to say, exciting fights right now.
Okay.
That's right. Great question, Jamar Hill.
Okay, the next question is from Tony K. She said, when do you think you'd like to turn to the pro level?
I would probably,
That's a good question, Tony. You put him on the spot.
It's looking like real soon right now, it's looking like, towards the end of the year, maybe beginning of next year, you know what I'm saying? But, anything can always change. It all depends what, what I'm saying, me and my team come up with and things like that. So, but it's looking soon. It's looking soon.
That's right. Special shout out to Tony K. Good question.
Okay, we have Assad Jenkins. What motivates you to continue boxing?
What motivates me to continue boxing is, one, I always wanted to, what I'm saying, to be a provider. So I want to, be able to provide for my family, in times of need, or even when they don't need anything, I want to be able to, what I'm saying, be able to be that person that can provide for myself, my family, and, what I'm saying, the people I love. Also, I just love the sport, what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm a natural born fighter. I love the contact, what I'm saying? Also, it's a single person sport. I don't like team sports because I don't want to lose because of nobody else. But
that's right.
Boxing really is really like fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I really, what I'm saying, love the sport with a passion. Like I study it all the time. Like everything in my life revolves around boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. I just love boxing.
I love that. I love it.
This is a comment from your aunt Stacy. She said, "Do your thing, Nasheed. Auntie loves you and she's proud of you." That's from Stacy Smith.
Thank you, Aunt Stacy. I love you.
Thanks, Stacy Smith.
Okay, you got some keep up the great. Okay, this is from Paul Smith, your father. What are your plans and goals for the rest of this year?
So for the rest of this year, I can't necessarily say, you know what I'm saying? I know because I'm really so focused on July 16th and the Golden Gloves right now. So for a fact, I'm winning Golden Gloves. I'm winning the locals. I'm going to the regional, I'm winning that, and then I'm going to the nationals. I'm winning that. And then after that, you know, still talk to my team, you know what I'm saying, see what plans we got, and then we're going to go from there. But right now, my plan and goal, win Golden Gloves.
That's right. He said he ain't looking ahead, he looking right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
that's what I like.
sir.
That's right, Paul. Take that, Dad.
I think that's about it in the questions. We got Mel said, keep up the great work.
Appreciate that,
Mel.
brother.
And that's it.
That's it. Okay. Hey, let's give a shout
Oh,
out to
wait
my
a minute.
girl.
One more. Sorry. One more coming in.
Let's go.
Okay.
From the Real Prophet. When you get all the way on, how will you change the community? Oh, that's it.
I always talk to people about this. I would change the community by going back to the hoods or so-called hoods, whatever. I will, you know what I'm saying, go back to them, you know, try to get the kids on the right path, you know, with everything going on right now. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to stray away from, you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing. And it's, you know, doing the wrong thing it seems like, you know, it's the style now. You know, it's cool to, you know what I'm saying, do all the wrong things. So I really will, you know what I'm saying, go back, you know, let these kids know that you know what I'm saying, I've been in your situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually from where they're from, you know what I'm saying? So I can help them out, you know, point them in the right directions, you know what I'm saying? If they need a little bit of bread to do so, I can, you know what I'm saying, provide that for them as well. So, you know, at least just, you know what I'm saying, try to spread the message that doing a good thing is still, you know what I'm saying, you can still be cool and be a good dude, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be a street man just to be cool, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they really, you know, think you got to do certain things to, you know, have friends or get a girlfriend, things like that. You can still be a good dude, have morals, and do what you know what I'm saying, really want to do rather than, you know, having to do all that. So just spreading that message.
That's right. I love that answer, man.
Yeah,
Special shout out to the Real Prophet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got some more coming in, Lou.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, Nasheed from Mel. He said, what's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team is definitely the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know. I think they became my so I don't really be watching football like that anymore, but I definitely be, you know, checking in from here and there. And when I was younger, I started liking the Steelers because I like their team. Like I like their team colors. And when I first started, they won. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to join the winning team right quick. So I went ahead and just started liking them. And ever since then, I've been liking the Steelers.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. Mel thought he was going to be like Washington Commanders, but that's a story for another day.
See, look, you don't even know the name of that team. I can't,
right.
bro. I can't, bro.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, man, if you just getting in here, man, I'm in here chopping it up with Sugarsheed. He's the number 2 light heavyweight amateur in the country. That means he doing this thing. If you're in the top 5 or anything that you do and you're in the country at that rate, it don't get no better than that. So
Yes,
get your
sir.
comments in, man. We're gonna have this guy in for a little. I got a little more questions for him, and we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. Out of all the things Nasheed accomplished in life or whatever, what is your biggest accomplishment this far?
My biggest accomplishment, I never even really thought about that for I think you know, my biggest accomplishment is, you know, getting over a hump of, you know, not necessarily thinking about myself, like thinking about, hey, I can do this and things like that. Getting over that type of hump and becoming more confident in myself, and, you know, allowing people to help me when I, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little stubborn. I don't really like a lot of help, but
no,
you know, allowing people to, you know what I'm saying, help me and things like that. I think that's one of my biggest accomplishments. You know, just sitting down and reflecting with myself, and, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, just better myself. So I think that's actually my biggest accomplishment to date.
All right, I ain't mad at that. This young man is not only is he a fighter, he's a scholar at the same time. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Nasheed Smith has been on an amateur international circuit. you done fought, you done been with the best, you done beat the best. Who was your toughest opponent to this day?
To this day, I would have to say my toughest opponent was Alexis Espino. You know, that was he was before he turned pro. He was my rival in the amateurs. You know, we fought 4 times, and it's really a tie. It's 2-2. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, when I turn pro, he's still in the pro game, and we can run that back.
Run
You know
it
what I'm saying?
back, break that tie.
Yeah, but he's definitely, you know, my hardest for opponent.
Okay, but you know, in the pros, it's a little different. The gloves, cause you know the head get come off, and it's all professional. So I
Yeah,
got you winning that, getting that
yeah,
third
it's gonna be
victory.
real tough for him. It's gonna be real tough for him.
That's right. So what keeps you humble? Because it's hard. It's real easy. I mean, people take your mannerism as being cocky. I just call it confidence. What keeps you? What keeps you humble?
What keeps me humble is, you know, just one, you know what I'm saying, just thinking about where I'm at. You know, one, I haven't completed, you know what I'm saying, the mission yet. My coach always tells me, you know, this is all a part of the journey. Remember to finish the mission. I haven't finished my mission yet. You know, I I'm up there in the amateur and things like that, but I'm not one of the people that you talk about when you say, oh, one of the best boxers to ever exist. That's what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's my mission. So I haven't completed that yet. So I gotta stay humble. But when I
That's right.
complete
And
that,
humble.
boy, I ain't gonna lie. When I complete that, hey, oh
Yes.
no, what I was gonna do?
Yes, man. Being humble could take you a long way, but at the same time, you want to have confidence in yourself. And that's what I like to see. I see that in you, Scooter, Isaac, all of the headbangers, they come in with that confidence and that swagger, and it's mistaken for being cocky. I'd
Yeah,
rather be cocky and to be confident to be nervous and not perform
yeah.
up to the foot,
I
you know?
I tell that to people all the time. I be telling them, hey, you know, if if you don't believe in yourself, then who will? You know what I'm saying? So why downplay yourself or you're thinking of yourself just for other people? You know, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, be an asshole. I'm not saying that, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, you know what I'm saying, be a little confident. Understand that, you know, this is what you are. You can do this. So why, you know what I'm saying? Why think, oh, I can't do this, and why think, oh, I need to. No, no, no. If I'm that guy, I'm gonna let it be known. Hey, look, I am that guy, and that's what it is. That's
That's
not
right. Well, you
cocky.
look.
That's just confidence.
That's right. Well, you on the right platform for it, because I call myself Liteskin Lou because I'm confident in myself, and that's how we
Yeah,
gonna roll with it. So you ain't
yeah,
never do nothing wrong.
yeah,
So if y'all just getting in here, man, hit that like button. Show Nasheed, Sugarsheed Smith some love. Hit that like button. And if you're new to the
yeah,
channel, come on in and subscribe, man. Kick it with us, man. We're gonna have Nasheed in
yeah,
here for a
man.
little longer, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. So
Yeah, man. If
Nasheed,
you got confidence, hit that like button, baby.
that's right. Punch that joint, man.
Yeah.
So tell the people out there, okay, you got to fight July 16th at the Rose
hmm
Bowl. What is your mindset when you know everybody's going to be there? This is in your hometown. Walk us through your mindset.
My mindset is, you know, I'm just looking at it like it's another fight. You know what I'm saying? Staying composed, you know, not really letting it get to me, because the crowd will definitely get to you, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking about, you know, all the pressure and things like that. But I like to look at it as there is no pressure. You know, this is still amateurs. I'm still having fun with this, you know what I'm saying? This ain't really nothing new. I've been doing this pretty much all my life. So I just, you know, just stay composed, look at it like just a regular fight.
That's right. That's right. And that's how you got to do it, young fella. I can't wait to see this fight. I'm gonna be there, but I might be a little hurting it when I come, because I'm getting T pulled that week. But I'm gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
there at that fight, whether I could cheer or not, man.
Yeah.
'Cause I look forward to seeing you win that championship. This is
Oh
for
yeah.
the championship, man. This is another notch that you could put under your belt. So looking at that, what after winning this championship, what would that do for you? Winning this
Um
championship.
so you know, winning this fight would really, you know what I'm saying, just help me, you know what I'm saying, complete my goal into winning golden gloves for real. You know what I'm saying? I already know I'm gonna win. Ain't really nothing, you know what I'm saying, to that. But I just, you know what I'm saying, want to go ahead, win Golden Glove, so it helps me on my resume for when I do turn pro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, I want to go to glove low because I want to go to glove. Well, you know, you haven't really won a national, so you can't really say you want to go to gloves for real, you
That's
know?
right, Tim. You got a
So
couple of
I'm gonna
money
be
in your
one of them
belt.
ones that could be like, yeah, I won that nationals. I got my belt, you know, so yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember being up at the gym last
Mm-hmm.
month and a half ago. You guys were getting that work in. I had interviewed, I forget the guy's name, but I asked him, I said, who was your toughest opponent? And he said, man, Nasheed gave me that work. He gave me that business. So when you hear stuff like that, man, does that like blow your head up, man, or that just let you know that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing?
I ain't gonna lie, it definitely does both, you know, because it's like, dang, you know, I'm really one of them ones that, you know, people come to work with when they got a fight coming on, when they got a championship fight coming up, things like that. So, you know, it really blow my head up a nice little bit, but I try to, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, you know, that's good and all, but what about my goal? What about my mission? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know what I'm saying, it it lets me know that I am on the right path, and you know, I'm with the correct people and things like that. And I'm being put in the right position to do these things.
That's right. I love it, man. Every time I come up to the Headbangers, man, I get impressed. But just watching all you guys, man, and embarking on your journey. I'm gonna ask you this last question, then I'm gonna, close things up. Your journey so far, you can't make this up, man. Because like you said, boxing, you don't play boxing. What are some of the things that the good and the bad that's going in the boxing now that you would change to make your path a little better?
The good and the bad with boxing right now is, boxing becoming less of a gladiator sport, starting to become more so like a business. You know, who can sell the most tickets? You know, if this person loses, will we not make any more money? Will he not be the cash cow? You know, things like that. Um, if I could change it, gladiator sport, man. Everybody, you know, you undefeated, you gonna go against this dude that's undefeated as well. You're gonna see who really gonna be undefeated. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like, now I understand, you know, building up a fighter and you
Mm-hmm.
know, first 10 fights, things like that, but I don't really like, you know, the concept of, you know, if these two fighters are expressing that they want to fight each other, why is the promoter not allowing them to fight each other? You know what I'm saying? Just because this person is a cash cow, or this person, you know, has, you know what I'm saying, is filling up the seats, things like that. He can do that, but he got to win. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
I I would like for boxing to really like prove who's the best, things like that, and stop trying to build up all these fights. The fights are already promoted. They already
Yeah,
built up.
that's right. And that's the one thing that I don't like. I don't like the fact that fighters under the same uh promotion brand, they can't fight each other. I
Yeah,
think all fighters, if I could change one thing, that would be on the top of the list. The best fighting the best, whether it's friend or not. You
yeah.
know, I think we deserve the best fighting the best.
Yeah, this is a gladiator sport. This is the hurt business, as my coach would say. So,
That's right. You
friend or
couldn't have
not,
said it no
you know
better.
what I'm saying? Friend or foe, it don't matter. If that person is in the way of deciding who the best is, you should fight that person.
That's right. You heard it
Back
here
in the day, they
first.
was doing it.
That's
They
hey,
didn't care. They would
all the
win or lose.
time.
Back in the day, they was doing it. Muhammad Ali fought Joe Frazier 3 times. Man, you can't tell me a person can say they're the best if they just ducking somebody. No, that don't make no sense to me.
That's right. You heard what Nasheed said. He said, "Ain't no ducking in his
Yeah,
blood. If he gonna fight, if you the best and I'm the best, let's go ahead and get it in." That's
yeah.
right. So I'm gonna leave you with the last words, Nasheed. We about to wrap this thing up, man. And after that, I'm gonna give you your flowers. What do you want to say to the people out there that's gonna come and check you out July 16th? What do you got to say, man?
To everybody that's gonna come, you know what I'm saying, support. I want to say I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for supporting these fights. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and it's gonna be fireworks, baby. You know, I
That's
don't know about his behalf, but I'm coming in ready. So
That's right. I love it. I love talking to this young guy, man. We could talk forever, man, for real. But I'm gonna give this young man his flowers because I want him to know. I want Sugarsheed to know how proud Liteskin Lou is of him. I followed your journey since you've been a young kid, man, coming to the gym, coming from kickboxing, and coming now to be a national champion, man. I'm so proud of you. Just checking out your journey and just what's to come for you, man. July 16th, I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to represent DC to the fullest, get that championship, and we're going to get an interview. We're going to blow it up. So with that being said, young fella, I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing, man. And hey, look, July 16th, we're going to make this thing happen, champ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. So
Beat
with that
me
being
there,
said,
man. Beat me there.
That's right. Be there or be squared. So with that being said, we're gonna let Sugarsheed go play the PlayStation and Xbox. As soon as he get off here, he probably gonna call Scooter and they gonna do it up.
You already know.
That's right. So thank you, young fella, for taking the short notice, first of all, and just coming and kicking it with Liteskin Lou, man. I really appreciate it, champ. And we up out of here. Peace and love. Before I get you out of here, let everybody know your social media handles, man, where they can find Nasheed at.
Oh, yeah. You can find me at Sugarsheed _ on Instagram and on TikTok. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Instagram and TikTok, you can find me at Sugarsheed _
That's right. You heard it here first. Go follow that man and follow the journey because it's only begun. This guy is still an amateur, but eventually he's going to turn pro and y'all going to want to get in on this thing early. Stay humble, stay hungry, and always live your life to the fullest. And we up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversations so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou.
Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.